What's up, y'all? So, y'all want to know what's like bothering the shit out of me? So, let me get this straight. Y'all born and grew up by your parents. You move out of your parents' house and get with a significant other. And then you go from asking your parents' permission to going somewhere, to go somewhere. And then you get a fucking relationship to ask a significant other permission to leave the house. I'm sorry, y'all, but I've had enough of seeing this. That is so toxic and unhealthy. Y'all want to know why there's a ton of women that's miserable and look up one day and look at their life and say, I did nothing? It's because they sat there and asked the insecure man, or a man asked an insecure woman if they can leave a house. The conversation should go like this. It should say, hey, babe, are we doing anything tonight? The significant other says yay or nay. And if they say no, oh, okay, well, I'm going to go out with some friends. I'm hoping to be back at around, I'll try to be back around such and such time. This is where we're going, so you know that I'll be safe. And this is who I'm going with. And then that person leaves. That's how a healthy conversation should go. It should not be, oh, hey, babe, I wanted to go out here with my friends tonight. Is it okay if I can go? That is a parent and child relationship. Your significant other is not your parent. That's so unhealthy. So unhealthy. And then the crazy thing about it is when they say no, women and men are literally staying in the house like children. That's crazy. And I'll be very transparent. My ex-husband, I would tell him like, hey, I'm going out such and such, and he would argue me down to the point to where I just didn't want to go, or I wouldn't go places because I didn't feel like arguing with him, or I didn't feel like I didn't come back at an hour, you know. I knew that if I stayed somewhere past 8 o'clock, it didn't matter whether it was friend or family. My ex-husband was in the car pulling up to wherever I was, and he was going to cut up if he felt like I was there too long. Insecure people do that. That's not healthy. You're alienating your significant other from family and friends. And they're most likely probably very miserable. Any relationship, people need outside friends and they need their family. Yes, you and your significant other should be best friends. I believe in all of that. But they should not be your only friend. And 9 times out of 10, the reason why there's a couple of reasons why women have no friends, but one of the biggest reasons is that their man doesn't like their friends. And he's sitting there talking mess every time she wants to go out with one of her friends. Oh, she's a hoe, so you can't go with him. Just because, I'm so tired of that birds of a feather flock together. That's so not true. Just because one of your friends, even with dudes, just because one of your homeboys is a fighter, that don't make you a fighter. You want to keep it real. Probably got the whole male friend group. Probably like 2 of them are real fighters. One of them's a real shooter. The rest of them, they're just goofy dudes. But a woman will tell you about her homegirls, and y'all will come up with she a hoe, so y'all gonna go hoe activities. No, that's so not true. So now she got to stay in the house because you don't like her friend. That's crazy. They were friends before you came into the picture. And it's the same thing with women. When women say, oh, okay, I don't like your friends. The reason why women are telling men that they don't like their friends is because we can spot a ops a mile away. For some reason, men, y'all have that as a problem. Y'all don't even know that the man in y'all group will set you up, rob you, and kill you. That's the reason why we're afraid for y'all to go places with certain people or certain areas, because we're afraid of your safety. Now, further down the line, if one of your homeboys will get you to cheat, that's something totally different. But most of the time, when we tell you the stuff that we tell you, it's for your safety. It's because of the stuff that he said behind your back, but we know what type of man you are, so we were too afraid to tell you. So we told you in ways like, babe, I don't want you hanging out with him. I don't really like your friends. Because we know they're going to get you in trouble, or one of them's going to set you up, or one of them try to get your whole family, all that. So it's crazy. But I really wish that people would stop that notion of, I have to ask my significant other. You guys are asking for permission. That's so unhealthy. So unhealthy. And a lot of the times, I see it mostly with women, is that once the man says no, he has been enjoying. I can't even with my own marriage, when I was married, my ex-husband did not miss a day with friends. He didn't miss none of his life because I was not like that. I didn't care. Go with your friends. Go do what you got to do. I didn't care. And when I look back during that time, he had the time of his life where I was the one that sat in the home and I was the one that regretted and was so freaking miserable. And now I'm here in my 30s, divorced, doing all the stuff that I wanted to do in my 20s, that I should have did in my 20s. It wasn't that I didn't have the money. It was because of the insecure person I was married to. And now I am now living my best life in my 30s. But I'm also doing things in my 30s that I should have did in my 20s. Should have did in my 20s. But I didn't. So I want to say, to get to a healthy relationship, let's take the thing of we're going to ask for permission, because it's not permission. It's simply saying to my significant other, I'm going somewhere here. Here's where I'm going, because you need to know that I'm going to be safe. And just in case something happens, you know where I'm at. If I come back later than I anticipated, I will call you and let you know. But I'm gone. Simple as that. There's no permission. We're grown. Stop policing adults. Deal with your insecurities. And if you don't trust the people that he or she is with, voice that opinion. But it's not your place either to say to them like, oh, you got to get rid of all of your friends. No, that's narcissistic. Those friends were there before this person met you. Now, they don't have to be for you, because they're not your friends. They're her friends or they're his friends. Now, unless you feel that these people are going to put your significant other in danger, then, you have every right to say, hey, I really feel like your life would be in danger if you're with these people. But other than that, y'all have to stop this. This is crazy.